take 3 of Tuesday's Porch Pondering. There was no Monday Porch Pondering. I'm sorry, guys. I've had a rough day. And I'll briefly update y'all. I said every one of these will start with an update on my foot. Last week, so much stuff I had to get done didn't get done because I was immobile. Totally immobile. I mean, it's hard to walk on crutches in the first place. But with arthritis in both shoulders and fibromyalgia going through your chest, man, it's almost impossible. But I've gotten stronger throughout last week, and I'm much more capable this week. Yesterday, I was just overrun with anxiety with all the stuff that hadn't gotten done that needed done. So yesterday, I was up for 2.5 hours, a bit overdone. I'm in pain today. Today, I'm going to relax. But also this morning, on the phone, got a whole bunch more done. I'm almost caught up to the things I need to do to get my life back on track for this summer. And just accepting the fact that the plans that I made that would require me not to have a broken foot are just gone. They'll be redone some other time, if they ever come back. So that's the update. I'm much better. So what's next? What am I pondering about? One of you, and I can't remember which one, asked me to talk about butane and its use in cannabis, and is it safe for us, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I did study it a bit, but I also know it a bit. I myself, I don't very often get shatter, and I don't get it. Yeah, that was my boy peeking at me. I don't get shatter because I don't want solvents. I like solventless. I like rosin. It's like shatter, but it's extracted with only heat and pressure, no chemicals. Now, that being said, is there much butane in shatter? And if there is it bad for us? And even if there's only a little, is it bad for us? Etc., etc., etc. Let me first say that the amount of butane left over in properly made hash oil is minuscule. In fact, to the point that our standards, the way that hash oil is cleaned, is 10 times safer than the FDA's limit allowed of butane allowed in food products. Butane is allowed in your body. It's allowed in food. It's allowed in anything we consume because our bodies can handle it at certain levels. And I remember quite a story in Washington, where after legalization, and they realized that the standards that had already been set, regulations that were already in play in the cannabis industry, were calling for such a minute amount of butane per whatever it's measured by. I wish I'd gotten better at that. That it beat the FDA's limit by over 10 times, and drug companies and food companies couldn't meet that limit. They met the current limit, but there's no way they could be as clean and therefore as small amount of solvent as the current processes in this. And I say that because think about this. When you get a creme brulee has not been heated using heat above to melt the sugar. It's been done with a butane torch on the sugar on top of the pudding to caramelize it. That butane torch is leaving butane on that sugar, and you are eating butane. Torches are used in cooking all the time. There's a bunch of extractions of different oils and coconut oils and all those kind of things that some use butane. Butane is well used out there, and it's in you get more butane lighting a lighter and toking on a cigarette or a pipe or whatever, or a joint, than you would in the tiny bit that's left over in shatter. So, do I think butane's safe for you? I think it's as safe. It's safer than the FDA demands it be. Do I think it's safe for me? I'd rather just, if I don't need to put butane in me, I don't. But when it happens, when I use my lighter, the odd time I buy a shatter because it's the strain I like, I know that I'm safe. So I hope that spawns a conversation. Maybe I'm wrong on some of my points. If I am, mark it below. Let's talk about it. Let's see where this goes. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony.